I'm Frick.
I'm Frack. And today what we're talking about is, has your house become a war zone? So let me know if this has ever happened to you. Have you ever, when your kid came home, started launching into them about, you haven't picked up your room, or you're not getting along with your brother, or you're not doing your homework? Or have you ever thrown open their bedroom door because you were upset with them about something? This is what we mean by war zone.
Yeah, or my favorite, get ready, let go, we're going to be late, we're going to be late, we're going to be late, hurry up, we're going to be late. Okay, so these are about life skills, right? The life skills that we actually need in order to accomplish anything in our world. However, how do we exactly teach them, right? And most of us didn't get very good life skills, and we've kind of had to figure it out, but we want something better for our kids. So how do we teach the life skills that are going to transfer into those knowledge nuggets that's going to allow them to intentionally get where they want to go in life, and designing their life, not necessarily an extension of ours? Because a lot of us suffer from the hoping that our kids will fulfill the dream that we had, because at some point in time we had to sacrifice our dream, and so now they're going to be the professional athlete or the professional dancer or the professional whatever that really was ours. So all of this is inside of our life skill training.
Right. And can you imagine if you went to work and the second you walked in the door, they were like, I didn't get that report, I need this, we need to do that, right? And you were on somebody else's agenda. And so what we mean by this war zone idea is you want your child to feel safe within the home, that you want that to be their sanctuary. So if things don't go right at school, or they have a bad day, at their part-time job, or if they've got a girlfriend or boyfriend, you want them to want to come home to sort of get coddled and to feel safe and secure and everything. And when we just make every area of the house open to just, launching into attacks and confrontation, then nobody wants to be there.
And we hear a lot of talk now, if you go on to Instagram, right? People that are struggling with their identity, right? Young people that are saying, I just don't know why I'm here. I don't know if it matters. I don't know if there's anything that is meaning. I just don't know who I am. Well, that isn't something that we're born with, right? We're not born with these instructions that gives us kind of like the Morse code of who we are and why we're here. It is a search of discovery, which is through life skills, right? For you understanding which behaviors stack as we go from 0 to 5 and 5 to 10. What are they learning? Why are they learning? And how do these stack and become part of their preferences, right? Their identity, as they figure out their genius, and how that genius then gets amplified into the different career choices that are out there, whether they become an entrepreneur, or go work for someone else. Well, this is you as a parent being their guide to self-discovery. But it's hard to teach what you don't know. So this course is to help you uncover how to, with intention, give them the life skills that they need that will unlock for them who they are, why they're here, why that genius matters, and the other life skills that they need in order to be able to amplify things like wealth generation, organization, clarity, focus, intention, meaning, all of those things that create the flavors of life.
And it's really about having them learn how to identify what they value most. They are getting so many outside influences. They have us, the parents, they have teachers, they have Instagram, they've got their best friends, but then they also have the limited amount of things in the world that they've been exposed to. They don't even know what is all out there. So if they can start sort of dialing into, I like to be creative, but I also like to work in groups, but I also am a little bit athletic, like taking all those little pieces, because then as adults, we can start to help mentor or find mentors that can take those things, those areas of genius, the things that they're most interested in, and help teach them how they can start building this into their lives as they get older.
Yeah, and with a lot of the work that we do between these family units is helping the family unit understand what is on whose side. And I think as parents, what we really want to be able to understand is when we are taking the work that's our work to do and pushing it unintentionally onto our children, or understanding that it's their work that we need to guide them through. I try to remind somebody that you can't heal a pain until you first identify where the pain is rooted from. And many, many, many times the pain has been rooted several generations back, but the behavior continues. We adopt behavior that has nothing to do with us, but it's repeated behavior that then goes on to our children and our children's children. And so being able to really understand in this family dynamic, to understand that in order for anybody to heal or for anybody to succeed, it starts with having a neutral, safe, reliable foundation for you to be able to discover. Nothing in chaos or conflict will grow. And if the home environment is full of conflict, whether it's intentional or not, then you're not growing the fullest potential in our children, because we can't even grow to our fullest potential as their parents. And so you're going to find a lot of these nuggets inside the course as you discover how you want to intentionally be able to be their guide.
And so what is Designing Genius for Kids? What it is we start by walking them through the process of creating their playbook, their life book, what is important to them, where they want to focus. So we help teach them how to start creating that identity. Then next, we move into what we call job boards. And this is a way for them to choose things that they can earn privileges, money, whatever that is that holds value to them. And they can be learning life skills, but also they can be choosing things that are more of your typical chore, pulling weeds and things that need to be done throughout the house. And so this allows you to help by creating the job board is what are the different things that they need to learn, the life skills that you want to help teach them. And then thirdly, we have what's called the conflict corner. And that is that idea of how do we create a safe space from within the house where things are resolved in just one area of the house so that the rest of it can remain as a safe space. So this is all that what we've created within Designing Genius for Kids. And the thing that we are discovering is the adults are learning just as much about themselves as the kids are learning.
And it brings harmony and a unity together, which is what we actually want in our family unit. So whether it's our family unit or our selected family unit, it allows us to be our best selves.
So we would love for you guys to join us. We are including information on how you can find out more and become part of the Designing Genius family.
See you soon.